Hello, welcome back. Last time I arrived in Tree World and learned to break down fences, and also another mechanic that hasn't actually come up yet. Where am I? Here, there's one puzzle. Then what's all this? Is this rocket business? This is rocket business or something. Here's the port. Rolls all the way to there. That has to go through with a splice or so. No, that has to go through here. Yeah, so that's rocket business. Got it. Right. Little puzzle though. I have a map of all the rocketings, or at least some of the rocketings. What is this? 6-4. Also, you know what? Before I do this, I completely forgot to look at all the insight puzzles for all these, didn't I? Let's do them in reverse order. What will you be? Okay, yeah, so oriented the other way. Roll that, as I did, like this. Rather. Eat this, break that. Okay, sure. That fits. Over here. Takes a while before I can access my menu. Okay, so that's pretty good. Wow. 4 moves to get out of here. So food in the way and something else in the way, and then just make one input and break the fence. Okay? Fair? The text has to disappear before the menu will open. Okay, so just like 0 choice. Got it. Alright. Fair enough. That's like exactly what you'd need if you hadn't discovered that mechanism. Let's move fast. And then get sad. Okay, let's move fast this way. There we go. That's the better way to move fast. Okay, so here. 6-4, what are you? Got 2 foods and I need to eat both of them while also breaking a fence. So therefore my tail needs to be in my way. See, I say that, but there are a few problems with that, aren't there? Okay, so let's say that I put... Let's see here. I think I need to be longer to be compatible with... Yeah, okay. So if I were already a little bit longer, then... It should be possible to get my tail in such a place that I can push that down. Yes, okay. Then I suppose next step is just to have my tail... Whoa, what is happening with the lighting? Let's see, so I need to start from... Ah! Everything is like super extremely bright here and it's making it very hard to see. This should work. It did the wrong okay, so... Right, of course. Normally, I do want to grow from my tail segment. So my tail needs to be blocked on my body, not on a fence. Okay, so that might be carefully structured to encourage me to discover that mechanic by doing not quite the right thing here. So tail directed into my body segment? I'm an S. What does that mean? It means I need to be longer than I currently am, wouldn't it? Or... I can't do what I want here. So yeah, growth wants to happen from the tail. That will take priority if there's a... If the fence would block it either way. Doing this probably doesn't help me here. Like, it lets me compact my body and then, like, do cool things like that, sure, but doesn't help with the immediate puzzle. So there's a second food here. That definitely means something. If that could be blocking me instead of... Okay, issue is I don't think I can get my tail in a place where I can push without already being longer. So I have to just eat one of these foods up front. Feels wrong, though. This is how I know to do this. Pretty sure I have to get it away from that wall. Whoa, there's nothing inside that worm. I can just see the background color through the little hole that I've made in it, can't I? I think that's what I'm seeing there. It's hard to tell. I can't, like, zoom into the ring section. Well, maybe the thing's head just isn't... Well, anyway. So, I could push you over here if that would make a difference. I don't think it would. Also, I died. Okay. I mean, that's the same. This is slightly different. So is there any way for my tail to be pointing toward my body on the turn that I eat this in such a way that growth from that direction is impossible? Not obviously to me. I mean, okay, here we go. But I'm facing the wrong way. Ah, but that's fixable. Gotta approach from a different angle. Okay, now, what did I do? Hold on. How did I do that? I went here and did this. So I need to rotate that whole thing clockwise. Okay, I think I see it. So my shape will be... there, I did it. Okay. I couldn't talk about what I was doing, but I was able to do it. Neat. Alright, that's fun. That puzzle led me on a little journey. Had to go a few different places. What's the insight say? What does the insight say? Okay, it just forces me into... Got it. Okay. Sure, but the way I ended up having to do it was a little bit different from that. So that doesn't give away the whole thing. But it gives the insight, which is the point of it. Okay, so, next room. Bunch of pots and stuff here. There's a clue about these. Like, there's a way to interact with them somehow. I don't understand the clue yet, though. But there's... I mean, I can throw my rings into them, and that's fun. But nothing really happens as a result. Anyway, oh, those are kind of a barrier, actually. Yeah, that's meaningful, so I don't think I can ring toss well enough to get that in there, no. Would turning the big worm help? Piloting it so that there's a... There were things I wanted to do with that back in the previous world. Hold on. No, this is Candyland. Previous world was... What are the worlds? Yeah, Candyland was the previous one. Wait, hang on. I'm going to take a little detour. Now that these are... Whoa! What? That was very confusing. I don't know what happened there. Suddenly I steered to the right. I guess that was interpreted as steering down. And my worms weren't acting as legs for some reason? They can't right now? Here we go. That was strange. Okay, so now Some of these were going to be affected by the way the worm turns. So it's completely straight right now. Does that have an effect here? Kinda? That rolled all the way through there. What do you suppose its destination is? I don't know. I did this puzzle already. And like, going to the same port wouldn't really mean anything. Okay, so there's this little thing, which goes nowhere and can't go anywhere without a splice, but I can't do a meaningful splice here, or can I? Wait, hold on, can't I just do this? Wasn't there a way to splice what I wanted to splice here? Maybe there is, and I forgot to reinvestigate. Okay, so taking a detour from Tree World, I can slice you up, and I'm the right something. So I want to splice from... What do I want to splice? I need to exit the stage to find out. So yes, something needs to connect to the lower... what is now the lower right. It needs to connect the lower right to... Wait, that's... okay, that's the rocket port there. Got it. Okay. That amount of distance doesn't exist. Wait, I'm gonna have to do multiple splices here. I gotta jump, like, from here to... Cursor, please. Don't have one. Alright, so my ultimate destination is there. Okay, so get the splice in there from here, but I can do it in 2 hops. Okay, got it. So I see what I'm trying to do. Do I remember? Maybe. So from here to here, activate the... yeah, okay, that would solve the puzzle, but that's not what I want. I can slice you up, because there is a slicer there, and I can use my own body to complete the puzzle. This splice is useless. So from here to... okay, I could slice off a little 2 tall one to go from there to there. Then 3 wide to go from here to here. Then 3 wide and 1 tall to do that? Okay, that might be possible. Might be very possible. Those are the pieces I have, if I reorient them a bit. Now, can I reorient them a bit? Yes, if you hadn't already been there. Like this, I think? That seems right. Okay, that looks like it will get me where I need to be. Cool. And that explains all the extra wires. In that order, fair enough. Okay, now that should make this go to the other part of this puzzle? Ah, and that won't actually be tricky. I just solved the puzzle now, right? Like this one, I just push the thing into the hole, right? What if I do that without destroying the splice so that I can redo this puzzle if I want? I can do that without destroying the splices. Sure. No, I can't. It just... right, of course, because it would have to... Well, see, now seeing the insight puzzle in there is a pain. Got kind of this extra work to do it. Well, I know the steps. Wait, hang on. No, all I need to do is just... Does the insight mean anything like the... Does the entrance affect the insight? No, okay. So yeah, that's all set up for... Yeah, so this is interesting. This is a meta puzzle insight. Those exist. Also, I can't do that. What does splice mean in insight? It doesn't really mean anything. Okay, interesting. That's a very different insight from the others. I could gain insight here, but I choose not to. Are there splices to do here? There might be. And is that how I do things? So hang on, this looks like it wants to be rolled into from here, which this would do. I can't tell where the wire goes because there's a worm on top of it. So I need to enter this puzzle to inspect the connections more closely. Whoa, that camera. Okay, so that goes through to there. Got it. So I want to connect to U, which means in this section, the mids... Okay, so... 3 straights. So from the head, 3 straights, then a right turn, but that's the way I control it's going to be opposite that. So just to keep that in my head, I can do that, I think is what I want. Oops. Not this room, right? My destination was... That wasn't the kind of turn I wanted, but I think it'll work this... Wait, no, I already did this. So I want the other kind of turn and then maybe... This stuff's hard to think about. I got it after a bounce. So yeah, just to turn the other way should be fine, right? I'm trying to target... No, that's still the wrong... I need... Wait, is that the same kind of turn? That's the same kind of turn, I just did it differently. Like, overall orientation doesn't matter, I was just trying to keep it the same to make it easier to think about. But I made it harder instead. So yeah, that's the one I want to get to, but then that connects to here? It seems right, though. Yeah, I think everything works now. So that's this. Here we go. Alright, no splices involved, just some worm routing. Okay, 510. I can do this now. Great. Be nice to slice off my own tail. Yeah, okay, so this is a different puzzle because I'm starting as a different worm. If I could make a slice, just like 1.5 to the north of my head right now, then I would be done. If I could roll this vertically, which might be doable, then I'd be done. Might be. Rolling it the other way wouldn't help. Well, horizontally, I guess, whichever way you want to think about it. Now, I could probably just use you as a tool to slice off my own tail. From there? Maybe not. So you are unavailable for anything. Same with you. Those are non-interactable in this arrangement. All I get is this little staple. I can slice it up and make some more tools. That tool's irretrievable right now, though. If I would have sliced it here, that tool might be able to get it out. Not really. Okay, what am I doing? I think I just want to put that in the hole. So I need to flip it over. Okay. Is there a way I could flip that over? Do I have the width to block it with my body and mouth it? No. And if I'm mouthing it with a barrier on its east, I can't roll it east. And I don't have other rolling potential. So I either need to cut off one little segment of my own tail, or flip that over horizontally. Yeah, so horizontally mirror that thing. One of those two actions, and I'm not sure which. So the rolls that I can do are not especially plentiful. Now, hold on. So no rolling like that. No rolling like that, of course. No, this is useless. Wait, I can get that back. Okay, but can I get that other one out of there now? No. Maybe? No. Maybe? I don't think so. I can make it a little smaller, but it's always going to be like in there one way or another. Yeah, I really just don't know the angle I want to approach this from. So again, two possibilities. Either I'm making myself smaller and getting in there. Oh, no. I think I can eliminate that possibility because I can't both have my tail in there and get my head to the other place and like be shaped appropriately. That's just not something I can do. So no, okay, so you are flipping over and getting in there. Okay, so I know what to focus on. Yeah, if I could do that, I would be stuck. Like if I could just do that in open space, but yeah, so no need to cut off my own tail unless it would additionally help me with doing things. So you just need to flip. I can flip you this way, and it doesn't help me. This way, and it doesn't help me, because that just leaves you as you were. Feels almost like I want you already in my mouth when I slice this, but that also doesn't seem to help. Like, as soon as you're in there, you're just kind of stuck. There's no getting that out, as far as I can tell. And if this is the only slicer, then yeah, I don't think I can extract, like, anything. Can't interact with these. I can put them in my mouth and that's it. I can't go anywhere like that. Okay. So what does this mean? If only one thing I can mouth, and I'm not long enough to mouth it the way I want to. How can I accomplish any task? I want to roll you this way. And I cannot because I need to have mouthed you from having a wall there. The wall where I need to roll you, therefore blocking the roll. Hold up. Can't I do something like... Of course I can. Of course I can. This is easy, right? Once I see it, put that there-ish, mouth it here-ish, straighten yourself, roll this way, then roll this way. There we go. That did the job. Okay. Just had to chain roll. Cool. There we go. Oh, the camera. Once again, didn't quite know what to do. And yeah, it did kick me out of this view. Got it. Or wasn't I in that view when I started? Well, then why else would it have done that weird thing? Okay, so there's only one more to get here. And it's rocket stuff, isn't it? No, rocket stuff is... You start from the rocket. All these are local, aren't they? Aha, and I see I'm going to take control of the other one, the one I was just flipping over. I will exit the stage. So yeah, here I just want the other rotation. I want this to rotate left. So just this. With that little flex, this now aims at that. There we go. Okay. These were a lot simpler than I was expecting them to be. So now... I see the trick. I want to cut that off, but the one slicer that's convenient for it would put you in a bad place. Also, I'm green now. Yes. Okay. Nice shape, but no. Am I getting myself sneakily in there somehow? I don't see how I could. Again, like, I just can't crawl into that position. I can get into this one, but for my tail to be tucked in there, I would have to put it in first, and if I put it in first, then it just leaves as soon as I try to reorganize the rest of my body. Like, something like that's about the best I can do. There's no kind of backing out after mouthing something that would help me, right? Okay, so what I want to do is cut this here. Oops. And bring it back, and oh, I'm done. Almost. I would be done, except that's out of reach. Oh, there are other problems too. So what I want to do is mouth this in such a place where I can roll it into this orientation, roll it back, and then retrieve. So that means I... Oh. Okay, let's try this. My tail could have been bent a different way, I think. No, it had to be... To be compatible with this roll, it had to be kind of straight, didn't it? And now I just fall off if I do that. Wait, I can... No, I can't. Can I do this in multiple steps? Like, after this can I recover? No. If I had had my tail a different way? No. Intriguing. Okay. There's no valid approach from that side. It looks like there's exactly one point where I can mouth this ever. Just right there. Anywhere else will not do. So whatever I'm doing it from this state, it seems. Can't go far enough to roll it that way. Can't roll it like this yet. After doing that, I'm kind of stuck. After doing this, I'm kind of stuck. And I can't make that roll from here and escape, and then, like, reposition for another roll. Could I have first sliced off my own tail to put a bridge here to be able to escape? Maybe. Yeah, okay, so if bridging were possible... See, the thing is, though, like, isn't there only one way to slice off my tail? And that's rolling, and there's only one way to roll that, and the way that I've done it hasn't worked so far? Once again, I'm too short to block this with my body. Even more too short for that. Pulling this all the way over here won't do anything for me. Only one end of it is mouthable. Hold up, there's one more spot. There's one more spot right here. Now, I can't escape once I've done that, and... Is there some way I can use this? There's still one more spot there. That's no better. If I had a little more room? Yes, yes, piano, I hear you. Okay, so there are a few mouthing spots. I can't go one farther out there. Can I approach from here? I think that'll have the same result. No, no, that's different. Can I use the space beneath? There's not that much space beneath. Piano doesn't know I've gotten myself stuck like this. Maybe I haven't, and I just don't understand yet. Sure seems like I have, though. Okay, so am I trying to do the right thing? I need to slice you up and put you in there because I can't go myself. There's no sequence of moves that would result in me in that shape in there. As far as I know, based on my current understanding of the rules. You are not already the right shape, you need to be sliced. If in that orientation you cannot use this slicer, because that loses me the puzzle right away. In your current orientation, you could use this, but I have trouble recovering you now. And I can't just, like, wait, hang on. I can push you like that. Does that help something? Not wait, yes it does, because there's a bridge there now. Oh, okay. I just missed that made a bridge, and that would work if I did it slightly differently. Okay, close enough. That was a lot easier than I made it. Happens sometimes. So, this big complicated meta puzzle, this world's done, by the way. What was your insight? And are they different by entry point? This is 5-5. They must be. They must be. Oops. Okay, yeah, so you just do... back off. Yeah, it forces me to back off, because I had to do it in the real one. the numbers were probably different too. So I'd have to return to the pilot room to just do that, I think, is all that's necessary. That might not even have been necessary, because I was entering from... That was for entering a different puzzle, wasn't it? Wait, where am I? What's the puzzle I'm trying to look at? It's not in this room, it's here. This one, right, entering from there, which meant going through this, which was... Wait, no, what? From there, which is from here. Which is from here, okay. Well, I had to do all this at some point, and now was as good a time as any, because I realized I could actually do it. Yeah, 510. Okay, so it's a different number, just the same board, that's all. Okay. Yep, so roll it over. Wait, that used the space beneath. Sounds cool. That's not what I ultimately did. I guess that doesn't really matter to the puzzle. I also want to look at... Oh, what I'm curious about... what room is this in? Here. I want to know what the insight is. Oh, there isn't one, right? For this? Just like no insight here on... What number is this? 5-5. Ah, it's 5-5. I can't access the insight. I have to get into 5-5 a different way to get the... Okay, so it numbers itself the same as this port. So I am officially doing the puzzle where I am this shape when I enter from here. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah, so complicated intertwined world. Let's go back to tree world. So I just undo a couple of times and then I'm just there, and then I think this takes me back to where I want it to be. Okay, cool. And, right, well, you know what? Wouldn't it feel better if I went and rang that bell right now? The bell that is a rocket. And that's easy to do. Just do it. Rocket has been revealed. Great. I like the video game noise it makes when you do that. Rocket is here. Oh, it kind of pushed the puzzles out of the way to make room for itself. That's good. Alright, rocket is there, and it's just going to clunk on that door. Let's see that. Clunk. Alright, cool. This is not where I want to be. This is. Alright, next time, continuing Tree World. See you then.